I guess until some people show up in chat and start, well, chatting. The additional restrictions I'm going to put on myself for another playthrough of Shandalar 2016 are going to be as follows. So essentially, any time you would be able to use the card picker to just choose any card you want to add to your collection, that would be off limits. And then secondly, no dungeon treasures. I could still probably go and do the dungeons just for fun if I really get bored. If I'm having an easy enough time as is, even with just having to rely on, for the most part, only shops, and then mainly I think the bulk of my deck, at least the good cards I'm going to want, is probably just going to be from random drops off of opponents I duel. Okay, I do want to see just how bad it could get on the hardest difficulty. Like, if I just simply cannot beat the game on Wizard difficulty, I will bump the difficulty, of course, back down. And again, because I want to just start with that world magic that lets me just teleport to any village under attack, I'm picking white. Okay, this time I'm probably gonna pick someone who looks different from this guy. I may or may not go with this body type. I haven't decided yet. Or maybe one of these, or maybe this body type. I do kind of like this one too. I may settle for, okay, what looks like, I don't know, is that supposed to be like a merfolk of some sort? Oh, looks like a female, like, looks like a mermaid of some sort. I mean, with those gills, yeah, I feel like I'm looking at a mermaid here. Okay, could have her breathe fire, sure. I want to see what else we got in here. Okay, we could have him hold any weapon of our choosing, or we could just go with, like, a piece of paper. Or we could literally just run around with our guy being shirtless, if we don't mind. Oh, that's a pretty fancy looking hat, I must say. Maybe I'll go with the hat? Maybe I'll go with the hat and the eye patch, and we'll make our guy look like a pirate, especially with that map there. I may do something along the lines of this. I think, yeah, I'm gonna go with this. Alright, now I need to put a name for who looks like he's gonna be a pirate. Now he just needs a name. If I just type, I'm just gonna type in Google good pirate names and see what shows up. Anne Bonny, Blackbeard, Charles Vane, Captain Blackjack, Bartholomew Roberts. Blackbeard, but he doesn't even have a beard. We're not gonna go with Blackbeard. Oh no, this one doesn't sound like too bad for a pirate name. Again, I was just looking looking at the random suggestions I just searched up with Google. Thunder Dave doesn't sound like too shitty, so we're just gonna roll with it. So first things first, see what our deck is looking like. That's the first order of business. Lock in another save, but we need to see what our deck is. 49 cards. First things first, I start with a lot of, well, because I picked white, of course I'm gonna start with a lot of white stuff. So which color do I have, like, the second, like, highest representation in? Okay, is it Guildmage? This could be either, like, 2 blue or 2 red. Alright, so that's 1 blue, that's 2 blue, and then this technically counts as the 3rd blue. Well, first things first, we can get the deck down to, like, 40 cards, because that's the minimum. So I'm going to sell off the blue cards. And there's a green Okina Night Watch, and this was my sole green card. Okay, there's 3 lands that, like, make green mana, but 1 card that's actually, like, you know, green. So I'm just selling out of green. I'm gonna count my lands also. So 8 plains, 3 island, 3 swamp, so that's 14, 17, 20. Alright, so we still have 3 colors going here. I don't know, would love to get that too. I don't know, just only 2 for now. Have a more focused 2-color deck than a mishmash of 3 colors. What the hell is Waste? Okay. Waste Strike Force has Horsemanship. This is probably never ever going to actually get blocked. Okay, this has banding. Wait, this Kajel Doran Knight here sells for a whopping 860 gold. Is banding really in that high demand in this fictional universe? I got a card that literally sells for a whopping 860 gold. I can bribe off several opponents if need be. Or better yet, just go running around the world of Shandalar, trying to find, like, some really good shops to just go... Trying to find some shops that have some good cards in stock, and then just... I'm selling that for a whopping 860 gold, like a Jeldoran Knight. Raging Bull, Enslaved Scout, Greyhearth Banneret, Bomber Corpse. These all have 1 red mana symbol in their mana costs. I want to see if anything had, like, anything in one of my, like, secondary colors had, like, 2 colored mana symbols in the mana cost. Okay, so if I have 1 swamp, I should theoretically be able to cast everything I would draw into that's black. Theoretically. Or 1 mountain also theoretically can just, yeah, cast everything. So that's 8. I'm just counting off my lands here, don't mind me. We have 17 lands. If I take out an island, then we go to, like, then that puts us at 40 even. Two green amulets for defeating a... I'm probably not gonna try and duel a dragon this early on. So what's for sale? Okay, it's looking like a bunch of land, and I sold off my green cards. That's very, very, like... Enters tapped. You have to pay 1 to keep it on the field. Only 1 time, though, but... It's just only 10 gold. It's mana fixing. I'm just gonna take it. Yeah, I forgot to mention, like, whatever's in the shop is also, like, perfectly fair game. I never said I wasn't gonna, like, restrict myself from using the shops. Those are fair game. Still have 1,000 gold, like, even. Time to start looking around for... Okay, also these random arenas and forests and whatnot that pop up. I'm still free. I'm still gonna let myself take whatever cards I find in these, too. For now, I don't know what the toughness on this. I'm just gonna guess 4. Oh, it was a 6/6. Oh, I believe that's a card I've never seen before, so... Okay, this is like pretty much all black stuff we got here. -2, -2 for 3 on something that's not an enchantment. 50 gold, and it's a piece of... It's a piece of removal. I'm just gonna take it. Swamp Walk, and this can pump itself. It's not always gonna be... I feel like a lot of the time this is just gonna be like a really, like, just bad call to play, but if I'm playing against someone who's playing black, then it's gonna be amazing. Well, if I want to put a creature card from my graveyard back on top of my deck for only a cheap 20 gold. Ghastly Visit, destroy target non-black creature for 2 and a black. I'll take it. 3 mana, just kill anything that isn't black. Risk 1 black amulet to... No, never mind. That's the world magic that, like, I find is the least useful. Diabolic Edict. Target player sacrifices it. Yeah, I know exactly what that does. Destroy target land or non-black creature. For 4, though. I already picked up, like, some cheaper options for removal anyways. Did that other town, like, that I left... Did that other town have a swamp in it? If so, I should have probably grabbed the swamp, too. Okay, I'm finding just all the black cards in all these towns here. 3 mana for a 1/1 that makes the opponent only lose 2 life. And that just looks like a horrible rate. Culling the Weak. Sacrifice a creature at 4. Interesting. I might as well pick it up. Even if I have, like, no real plans to go use it anytime soon, just maybe still grab it anyways. Only 20 gold for this, and it could pretty easily become a 4/2 if my deck is good, or even just decent. Adventuring Gear. Okay, landfall. Give the creature that's equipped to +2/+2 whenever you play a land. A plains. Okay. Detain up to 2 target creatures your opponent control. Until my next turn, they can't attack or block. Until my next turn, they can't attack or block, and their activated abilities can't be activated. Revoke existence. Exile target artifact or enchantment. Just in case I guess I run into a problem artifact or an enchantment. In case I can grab that too. Cage of Hands. Enchanted creature cannot attack or block. Can pay 1 of the white to put this back into my hand, and then can always just recast it and attach it to something else. As long as Valor is in your graveyard and you control planes, your creatures you control have first strike. Okay, one of the incarnations that does something while it's in your graveyard. I'm thinking about, might as well just pick it up. Alright, 5/5 for 4 that is Shroud and Vanishing 4. So it's gonna die in 4 turns, but nobody can target it with spells or abilities. Calciderm. I got like so much money from that one card with Banding that I was not gonna be too excited to use anyways. Looks like I'm gonna have a duel or 2 ahead of me, so let's just adjust our deck in the meantime. Time to count off the creatures we have. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, do I even have any rebel cards for this to search into? I probably don't. I don't think I would. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 creatures. 7. 8, 9, 10. 11. Yeah, 11 creatures. Okay, plus a Raging Bull and Slave Scout. Okay, I have like 15 creatures. But I may actually have enough cards to start making a push towards just white-black and only needing like 2 colors going at the same time. Or better yet, I'm selling off my islands and putting in swamps in their place. Since I did pick those up. Alright, so 2/2 for 3 no abilities. This can maybe give itself, Mountain Walk. I feel like a lot of the time it's just going to do nothing, but against the opponents that are playing red, it's going to do a whole lot, potentially. I only have, like, 4 red cards in here, and I picked up, like, more than 4 cards in my other 2 colors I'm looking at. And we have, like, 3 mountains here. I know this sounds silly to just pretty much sell off all of my... yeah, all of that so soon. I know that sounds really silly. Yeah, I'm just gonna ditch all my red cards. So creature... how many other creatures did we pick up? Okay. I guess Valor, too. Ghostly Visit. I can give myself the Monarch Crown, so as long as I keep it, I get to draw an extra card each turn. I think with a deck like this, I'm pretty much gonna have to settle for, like, playing the grind game. And the more cards I can draw, like, especially if I'm stuck in the grind game, the better. Okay, whenever this enters the battlefield, I can destroy a creature with power 1 or less. Pretty, like, narrow margin of, like, what I can hit with this, but it's better than no ability, that's for sure. Okay, should make sure I have, like, enough at lands to actually work with here still. So if I do this, I have 9, and then that's 5 swamps, and this is only, like, 15 lands total, currently. If I put Rupture Spire in, we have an even, like, 16, but still. Okay, maybe if I want to give this guy Shroud, I can put the island in. Okay, so what the hell does this even do? Keep this... if I keep this tab down, I have to spend 3 to put this on the field, and then 3 to actually activate it, and keep it tapped down to give something +1, -1. I feel like that's... just for that, like, small a stats change, that's seriously overcosted. Like, no thank you. Remove a charge counter from Tumble Magnet, tap target artifact or creature. Protection from green and from blue. This may or may not work out. Again, it depends on the matchup. Depends on the colors the opponent plays. Yeah, I have like an even 40 cards, but maybe it would be nice to have 1 more land. Maybe? I think I'll take out the Tumble Magnet and put in something like a... I think I'll do a... because this costs only 2 mana, and if they only have like 1 good creature on the field, they lose that 1 creature. I think I'm gonna try Diabolic Edict. If they just swarm the field with a bunch of small creatures, this is gonna do diddly squat. Alright, so we have a solid enough, like, 2-color list here now. Well, given, like, the cards that I started with and what I managed to just scrape together. Okay, I get another white card for my deck if I can beat the Crusader. So that means he goes first, right? Okay, so 2 mana to level it up, then becomes a 2/2 once it's level 1. Once it's level 5, it's a 5/5. Okay. All my stuff costs, like, at least 3 mana. I better slow him down a bit. Shadow. First strike. Okay, he had a combat trait. I'm dead already. Oh, you only start with 10 life. Of course. And then I just remembered you don't start with the whole 20 life, not like a typical game of Magic. I'm gonna have to work on getting those mana links ASAP. Yeah, especially if I just have to duel against like an opponent with a really fast deck, which summons a Vampire Lord. I'm dueling them instead. Yeah, especially if the opponent gets off to like a super fast start. Then that 10 life is just going to be gone in just a matter of a few turns. Alright, I don't even have lands. Does this do anything? Okay, if I cast a spell that targets it. Do I even have any spells that target it, though? I don't even know. Okay, well, it's dead. Okay, now I need to find land and quickly. Bone Splitter. That's not land. How's he already on 6 lands? And I'm stuck on 3. I'm still stuck on 3 lands. Yeah, I can't find any more land. So what are they anti again? Okay, a Spirit Link. Okay, I found something. Not much, though. Yeah, I have to just start, like, actually building up my starting life total. I gotta start building up and fast. I guess just to make up for the cards I got taken out of my deck. Let me just do that real quick. I'll keep the Tumble Magnet in case, I don't know, I lose more cards out of my deck and I need a quick replacement. So Unicorn's Hall. That's a rare though, what's up for ante. Interesting. I know I'm gonna start with only a measly 11 life, but let's just try and have some fun here. I have a 1-land hand. Yeah, it is a 1-land hand, so I'm gonna mulligan. Swamp. Pass. Odious Trow. So that can regenerate itself for 2. Will-o'-the-wisp. And a snake. And another creature. Oh, the witch started on 10 life, so this already is like an automatic 4-2. Nice. Disc. I guess I'll just wait around to see if she wants to use the disc to blow everything up. Alright, those both can regenerate. So I'll force the witch to get rid of one. So I'm gonna do... Bala gets Scorpion. Kill that while it's tapped down and there's no mana up for her to regenerate it. I'm gonna just drop the Bala gets Scorpion down. Sure, why the hell not? Let's just Nyx Infusion to kill that. Finally get in for some damage here. Cadaver Imp. Bringing back the Odious Shroud. Okay, I have something against dot damage from an attacking creature with flying. Specifically, it has to have flying. Oh right, she has a flyer. Well, I guess I can block the damage from this flying creature here, at the very least. If I block, for sure I'm losing a creature. And this can always just regenerate too, so... Alright, I become the Monarch. But then what do I want to do with that? Okay, I think that probably just... I think this is gonna wipe us out. This is probably wiping us out. Also, I just noticed I don't even have the Monarch crown. I don't even have the Monarch. Even though I cast the Marchesa's Decree. It didn't give me the crown. Okay, can I equip it now? Okay, something that flies. Yeah, I'm still dead anyways. Alright, so far I've only played 3 games and lost them all. Let's pick up another swamp, I guess. Throw that in, and... yeah, I will just put, I guess, a swamp in. Then I'm gonna continue to just run around the world and see what good stuff I can find. Destroy target non-black attacking creature if I'm being attacked. Python. Okay, so that's just the 3/2 for 3 mana. I do feel like we can definitely do better than that. A 5-1 for 4 with no abilities. If there's like especially a bunch of like tiny 1-1s on the opponent's board, this is just like a horrible thing. This is just horrible to be like attacking with this into anything other than like, I don't know, an empty board. So no. Take a green, do I have a green sorcery spell? I don't currently have it yet. White cards for sale. Okay, there's a combat track. There's a Holy Strength. Target opponent draws a card and you gain 7 life. I don't really feel like letting my opponent draw a card, so I'll pass on that. Guardian's Ghosts. Never mind. Okay, I have to duel a druid now. Okay, the druid mulligan down to 6. I'll have to just let that farmhand hit me. So I'll do Avian Changeling. In case he has a combat trick. Reach and Death Touch. I'm just gonna Nyx Infusion to kill that. Whenever I cast an artifact spell that gets counters on it. Yeah, that's if I play an artifact spell. Okay, 2-1. Sure, why not? 2 target creatures each get +2/+2. Suddenly I'm at 2 life. Okay, at this point maybe I should leave a blocker or 2 up. Okay, straight back to me. Calciderm. Nothing on his field flies, so... If I send... Okay, there's a 2-2 there. I'll just send only this into attack. I might just simply win off the back of a flyer anyways. Choose blockers. Let's see, let's see if he has a giant growth. No, he just attacked into... Oh, Bee Sting targeting me. Finish me off with the Bee Sting. The green shot that costs 4 mana to cast. He just killed me with the Bee Sting. I really thought I seriously thought I had him. If I had just 1 more point of life, I would have had him. I was like so sure I had him there. West, right? Literally just here. I'll just to put myself back up to 40. Yeah, I think this Rupture Spire can easily just come out. Especially if I'm only like on 2 colors right now. Okay, I still get a random card from the Diamond Mine. I said specifically I cannot use the Cardpicker. I do get random cards off of Diamond Mines, those would still be fair game. Mana Link again, okay. Swamp, and I guess if I want to like branch out into another color. This is just... The land comes in tapped, but it's mana fixing, so I'll take it. More more loot. Pyramids of Ascatet. What is the power rating of Balduvian Fallen? I'm trying to remember if it was like a 2 or a 3. I think it might have been a 3-5 or something. Oh yes, it is. Found this card, Repay in Kind. What does it do? Each player's life total becomes the lowest life total among all players. Best case scenario, I think I'll be able to put my opponent down to 1 point of life with a card that costs 7 mana. I think I'm probably honestly just gonna be better off selling this for 340 than trying to actually just cast it in the game. So yeah, I just sold like the rare card I got. The Modular Sunburst, I'm gonna sell this thing too. That can also just go. More cards for sale. Okay, if I was trying to build a mill deck, this would be pretty good, actually, if I was building a mill deck. It's only 40 gold, so I am, in fact, gonna grab it. Okay, this is a 2/2 flyer for 4. Okay, 2/1 for 3 with Fear. So that has some evasion, I'll just grab it. Whatever, Razor Tooth Rats. Whatever that is, I'll just grab it. I think this card could maybe be bugged. I cast it, I didn't get the Monarch Crown, I even got attacked by 2 creatures and the witch didn't lose life. If there's like something wrong with this card, there's no way I want to keep it in there. I'm definitely gonna sell it if it's bugged. I would absolutely just sell it off. Found a Plains. Necropotence. Okay, that is by far, that's probably like the only good card I've got in my collection so far. Alright, there's the only really good card. And then just a basic swamp. Okay, I start with 13 life now going forward. I'll grab more basics. Okay, so this has first strike, and it can also just pump itself. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2, has flying, and when it dies, create a Griffin token with flying. I think I'm gonna take the Griffin Guide also and just stick it in the deck somewhere. Okay, that sells for only 240 gold. But I'm starting with 13 life, so maybe the Necropotence might not be such a good call to run just yet. With my low starting life total, maybe not just yet. That costs 5 mana. And so does this. Okay, this could also just put the counter on itself, so it doesn't feel so bad, and it flies. Paying 4 mana to get like a 2/3, that just feels bad. Even if it might kill something, it only kills creatures with power 1 or less, but especially if the Scorpion can't kill anything, it feels extra bad to just be playing like a 4 mana 2/3. Just feels really bad. So I'll bump it down to 1 copy. Bloodsand Mill was where again? Druid attacking Bloodsand Mill. Okay, at least it starts with only 10 life. That's a lot of land. I'm gonna keep it just in case maybe I'd like mulligan and then start literally seeing, like, I don't know, 0 land. Or like 1 land in each hand I draw. Okay, so that destroys an enchantment, sure. Oh, and an Elvish Mystic. Blanchwood Armor. So that's a 3/3 now. We're gonna do Balagid Scorpion, kill the Elvish Mystic. Horsemanship. I'm gonna just let that hit for now. Traveler's Amulet. Cast an Essence Warden. This is certainly not what I had in mind here. Of course you gain some life back. Cultivate. That's a 5/5 now. I should have equipped this first, actually, thinking about it now. It's still not letting me actually put it on anything. Can I kill this? There we go. It was scary, and I'm glad it's gone now. Glad to see it gone. Like, holy crap. Going with both of these. Okay, one of his creatures is dead. Oh, right back to me. You cannot block this. We kicked the druid out of that village and we won a few cards. All of which are non-colors I'm playing. Okay, now I really do want to go somewhere new again. Pay 100 gold. Pay 40 gold. Now I'm trying to just continue to travel around the world and see what other cards I can go find. While my deck is still, like, really weak. Okay, creatures you control have horsemanship. But it's blue, and I'm not playing blue, and I'm certainly not trying to expend 6 mana on anything right now. Okay, so that's just to gain some life. When this enters the battlefield, it can tap target creature down. I'll replace this with the creature that can tap something down. Also sell some of the cards I won to. Okay, even then I still have some gold to work with, even after buying that. Green land spell for a... I guess the forest would count, right, if I still have them? Would they just take a basic forest off my hand? Would they literally take a basic forest? I would be perfectly fine with giving up a basic forest for that. A sliver. Oh no, that seemed interesting. Alright, so 7 mana for a 5/5. There's no way I'm gonna be buying that. No, thank you. Will you take a basic forest off my hands? I have forests. People are pleased to receive the basic forest. Okay. It's all green cards. I'm gonna see how much that would sell for. That's like the first thing that really came to mind. How much is the Seeds of Renewal worth? 255? I do need some money, like, right now, so... That should do it. That should do it. I'm gonna get attacked the moment I get out of town. That's what it looks like. What are they selling here? Okay, just more green cards and then a crow and horse. It's all this green stuff. Pentad Prism. Angler's Coin. More cards and whatnot for sale. Cloud Key. Found another just random rare card. Just lying around. Out in the middle of nowhere. Smelt. To destroy an artifact for 1 red. What are they selling here? Okay, now I'm seeing some red cards. The hell is this? What the hell is this art here? Enchanted creature gets +2/+2, has flying, it costs 4. Whenever a creature dealt damage by an enchanted creature dies, put a 1/1 counter on that creature. Armor Thrall, sacrifice it, put a +1/+2 counter on target creature. Okay, that is certainly an odd card there. That is odd. Commencement of Festivities. Okay, just prevents all combat damage that will be dealt to players. Last Stand. Green Amulet for going west. Just a green amulet. I'm gonna try my luck with the Druid. I mean, at least now I'm starting with 14 life and not like 10. 4 extra points of life to start with should go a long way. So yeah, let's do this. Okay, that's a 1-drop. That was also a 1-drop. Griffin Guide. Target this. Attack alone, so again it gets the +1/+1. Opponent's already at 4 life. And I don't believe anything here actually flies. So, just run him over with that. Just run him over with the flyer. +1 life in the next duel. Because I'm a fearsome wizard. Again, just all green cards for sale. Cloud Key sells for 105. I think for now I may just still be better off selling the thing. Sell the Scout for 25. Well, if Essence sells for 50, I may just put it in the deck instead as a blocker. Smelt sells for 40. Sure, let's do that. What about that Prism I got? 30. What about Paralyzing Grasp? 60. But what if I maybe want to just go into blue? Quickening. I don't know, like, first priority should really be, like, well, I guess the mana links? And then I think after that, Ring of the Guardian. So that each wizard would need to take, like, 5 villages to cast a minion so I lose. South for a mana link, okay. Just building up my starting life total. Oh, hi, Physicist. Yeah, welcome back. I decided, what the heck? What happened to which other Let's Play? Also, did I see your DM? Which one? I guess I can go, yeah, I guess I can go look right now, because I didn't see it just yet. So I can look right now. You got a whopping 3-second PB in pressure. Led an entire minute lead to the Ridge, but still eked out a PB, though pre-Ridge was so damn good. At least now I know I have the potential for a sub 28. Wow. Also, I was playing another, like... I was actually playing the same game, but now I just started another playthrough. Did I finish the other playthrough? Yes, I did finish the other playthrough. And then just challenge myself to, like, a harder playthrough, where I'm not going to use any cards in the card picker, so in other words, I cannot just... I'm going to not select any cards that I want. Nor am I going to use any cards you find in the dungeons. Pretty much everything we're going to use is going to come from shops, just random locations, like, in the world. Just random arenas, forests, like, sides of mountains, shipwrecks, cemeteries that I find in the world, those are also fair game. And, but most notably, whoever I can beat. Whatever cards they drop. Yeah, you're gonna be like... Even still, you're like already significantly fast. You're significantly ahead of me. Before I go south, what's in here? I've never seen this card before. Interesting. Except red is not currently one of my colors. I'm just gonna grab the basic swamp. I'm really close to the temple. I have to duel somebody. I mean, if it does make it slower, think about it. It's gonna be slower for everybody. And if it is slower for everyone, it's literally going to be unfair to compare, like, old fresher runs to the newer ones. Yeah, so I can imagine the leaderboards are just going to get, like, nuked again. Because of that. Yeah, assuming that the run is just, like, radically different. Wait, does the summoner literally have no lands in hand? Did they get a 0-land hand, or am I tripping? if they get stuck on 0 lands, then I get a freebie. Then I'm pretty much guaranteed to win. Well, they're already like at least 2 turns behind. If they're already like this damn far behind, there's a good chance I'm probably just gonna win real soon anyways. Okay, I got out of that pretty much. No problem. I see you have not yet defeated the Blue Wizardess. She starts with 45 life and controls 0 mana domes. So the Blue Wizardess, the boss there, is gonna start with 45 life. Oh no. I never even beat Slender. We're gonna have a Slender-like encounter. I never even beat the original game. Gonna get a Chase Grant encounter, a Maze one. Oh no, and one involving that guy in the Hunted Expedition. The one that was doing like a boatload of the damage. That one was doing most of the damage to me, right? The one that follows you around and you need to constantly be facing the other way. Well, you need to constantly be looking back towards him to not just have him just do damage to you. That one? Oh no. And then I've never even beaten Slender back in the day, so... Now, where were we going again? Right, another duel I literally have to play. And the summoner literally just whipped out a Black Lotus. Silverglade Elemental on turn 2. Okay, it actually could be, thinking about it now, it could be like a lot worse. I also have something to make it not be able to attack or block, so it's really not that bad. We'll play this guy. And this guy. We'll just put an equipment here. I'm gonna take my Cage of Hands back and just Diabolic Edict to make them sacrifice that anyways. Save Cage of Hands for, like, I don't know, another creature I need to stop, if there is one. Oh, or Cyclone. Put a counter here. Attack. For, like, 6. Okay, maybe I don't need to play lands if they're just gonna gain, like, 1 life for every time a land gets played. Hit for 7. And then just pass it on back. Okay, I still got the summoner here. And once again, I'm free to leave. Okay, starting at 15 life now, going forward. How much stuff have they teased in, like, the past week that I haven't seen yet? Opponent anti, Sylvan Library. I do want to see where this goes, though. That wouldn't be the only card I'd win if I do, like, win this. I do want to see where this goes. I'm gonna play a Valor and I guess just pass it. Oh, alright then. I'll just pass and see what happens. Okay, that's not good for me. That's definitely not what I want to see on the other side of the board. A 1-1, a 2-2, and a 3-3. Now I gotta out these. Well, I can kill the snake. This is gonna kill the snake. Sure. At least the snake is gone. But that is definitely a lot going on that board there. Getting a little nervous now. Can tap something down for one turn, so it wouldn't be able to block. I'm gonna make this scorpion fly. Hit for 5. Oh, supply line cranes. I'll just put the counter here. 5/6, and it still flies over everything the opponent has. Exalt the trigger, put it at 6 power. I guess I can make something not be able to attack or block. I think I have enough creatures that just fly anyways to win. Primeval Titan's one of the other cards I just got. Okay, so we got a Sylvan Library, a Primeval Titan, and then a Horn Kavu. Got some pretty good green cards in there. And an Ivory Tower. I guess that too. I'm gonna sell this for 55, I suppose. That sells for 50. I wonder what I wonder what prime time goes for. 690 gold if I sell it now. But what if I maybe just want to switch to green so I can play that? Did Advent of Ascension rip some sounds from Shandalar? I seriously doubt it. Good question, but I highly doubt it. I said I was gonna not actually go and claim the dungeon loot and use it. I really like the loot I saw from the previous Tusk Guardians, so let's do it again. Let's try this again now, shall we? Okay, that's a 2-3 right now. Okay, Razortooth Rats. Oh, possibly. Not sure when, but I'd have to probably give it a second look. Another card is just going to keep giving the opponent life every time a creature comes down. gonna make it really hard to just push for lethal damage here. Oh, that's gonna be like 6 life gain triggers right there. I'll give that a counter. Oh, really now? What's it called? The Foundation. I guess I'll attack for 5 with Fear, so none of those creatures are black or artifact creatures, so they can't block. Another Bestial Menace. It's gonna be 6 more life gain triggers again. And also 3, not to mention 3 more creatures. I'm starting to think I'm not gonna be winning this one. Unless the opponent literally just stops drawing anything they can play. Sylvan Library. And they have plenty of life to just lose. They might actually just have to take a couple of extra cards off it. 1 extra card. Locks it on Hierarch and gonna gain 4 life with that. And then 2 life with those Essence and Sword and triggers. Alright, just like that, back up to 20. But none of these creatures can block the one I have with Fear. Okay, it's just gonna get exiled then. That creature that I had is now gone. Alright, so just switch to the creature that flies. Start attacking with that now. You can't block the flyer, right? Okay. Going in with, okay. Nearly everything. How many creatures are still attacking me? I might actually be playing Magic the Gathering tomorrow. There's like a new set that's coming out, and there's going to be a pre-release for it. So who do I block? If this dies, everything I have gets first strike. I would take 5 damage, so I leave the rest of them unblocked. And there's a Force of Nature. Now I'm gonna have to worry about that too. 8/8 trample. Now I gotta deal with that too. 8/8 trampler. Well, I got him to 10. I really don't feel like this is gonna work out here. Let's just put everything I have on the board and hopefully maybe it could be enough. Okay, also Bone Splitter, I should probably move that over to somebody else. Someone who can block. Again, swinging with absolutely everything. I barely survived. Still gaining more life than... Still gaining way more life, though. still gaining way more life than I can take off. Oh, right, that could just get chump blocked and it did. Yeah, look at all these creatures. At this point, no, I can't block everything. That was one hell of a try, though. That right there was one hell of a try. So what's for sale here? I have no creatures that can level up, so there's no point in grabbing this. If that does damage to a player, and easily can since it flies, I can untap one of my other creatures. And it's only 10 gold, so might as well. Gift of Granite. Flash, and +0/+2 to whatever it enchants. I feel like it needs to do a bit more for 1 mana. Okay, this village is gonna take Primeval Titan off my hands for 920 gold if I want to sell it. This one's willing to take it for like 920. Where is this exactly? Oh, here, right? Is it here? If it's here, I'm just gonna start selling cards. Just to have enough. I'm just gonna start selling a bunch of cards I don't think I'm gonna use, just to be able to afford that Ring of the Guardian. I'll just sell the Mine Funeral, anyways. Yeah, I guess scratch that, I'm not gonna be playing it. Ring of the Guardian costs 600 gold. Yeah, pay the gold. That's gonna make this quite a bit easier now going forward. Black Amulet for beating a witch. Make an opponent discard 2 cards and I would gain 2 life. Destroy target creature that has the least power or is tied for least power among creatures on the battlefield. I'll just go. Keep on looking around. +1/+1 and first strike until end of turn. Enchanted creature gets +3/+3 unless it shares a color with the most common color among all permanents or a color tied for most. I don't feel like reading all that or trying to make sense of it. That would be funny to pair with that sinew sliver I got a little bit earlier. Make everything get +1/+1. I barely have the money to make it work. I'll be on my way then. Anything good here? I don't think that's worth my trouble. Enchanted creature gets banding. Untapped target permanent. Anything good in the cemetery? A swamp. Cold Snap, I'm just trying to see where that Cold Snap Glade is, because it just got under attack. I believe I can just walk straight to it at this point. I can make it there in time before the Merfolk Shaman just takes control. So I'm going straight on over there. Anything for sale here? A 1-5 for 4 that flies. Exile target creature with toughness 4 or greater. $95 gold. I don't even have the money to buy for that. Buy that. Duel the Merfolk Shaman. Hopefully kick him out of this village, so I don't have trouble later. Alright, I already gotta deal with a Curse Catcher, apparently. Okay, that can't be blocked, like, at all. Okay, Razor-Tooth Rats. I'll just pass it back. Swamp. Wall of Spears to hide behind, I guess. There's my planes. Let's give my creature... Okay, I want to click on this Razor-Tooth Rats now. Okay, it's not letting me equip right now. Okay, how about now? Still no, apparently. Pass. Take 1 damage. That is fine. Again, attack with a creature that can't be blocked. Swamp. Griffin Guide. Okay, so I basically can't block this because I don't have a creature with Shadow. Understood. I'm still just gonna win here with the creature with Fear and Flying. Alright, and then that's my loot. And we just kicked the shaman out of the... We kicked him out of the village. And I got some more cards to sell. Okay, now this village is willing to take prime time for quadruple digits. Would sell for 1,035. Which would immediately... Okay, this is selling for even more than the Primeval Titan. This sells for even more than the prime time. 1,245 for Shipbreaker Kraken. I'll get rid of that. Oh no, back in the day, Primeval Titan was just such a nuts card. Even to this day, still is. I mean, in, like, typical, like, Commander, it's actually still to this day banned in, like, Commander format. Tome of Enlightenment, will I... So I can run 4 cards in a 40-card deck, will I do that? I can always just come back here another time if I remember it's Cold Snap Glade that has that tome. What does this do? Exile any number of cards from the opponent's library, where X is the number of swamps I control. What does this do? Okay, so flying in for 3 white, it can regenerate itself. That was like ghost ship stats, am I right? I think that was ghost ship stats, but in white. Undead Knight. We're gonna go for it. He mulligans down to 6. I keep my hand though. Okay, putting a torture on the creature that I started with for free. I can still get in 1 hit with it. And then he taps himself out there. I didn't have anything to play turn 2 anyways. Alright, the only creature I can draw. Sure. Yeah, let's do that. I'll play Valor and pass. Moorfiend, 3/3 with Swamp Walk. Okay, I'm gonna just make him sacrifice that, like, immediately. No, I said I'm gonna make him sacrifice it. I want, yeah, like, none of that. Okay. I can grab back... Oh, it's on top of my library, right? Yeah, it was on top of my deck. Well, uh-oh, this gives white decks quite the headache. Izan's Shade. That could be a problem right there. Well, I can at least make it lose. Also, it's black, so this Ghostly Visit will do nothing to it. I can just bump it down to a 4/4. Okay, it's back up to a 6/6. And then that's got Swamp Walk. Okay, he's actually on 4 life. I have an Exalted trigger from this guy. And then this will just go in for... Oh, 4 damage. I start first in the next duel, guaranteed, okay. More stuff for sale. Alright, give something -1/-1 for the turn. Give something +6/+6 for 8 mana and also 4 to put this thing on the field. If I control 2 or more gates. I have no gates. The option to switch out my ante for another card in my deck. Costs 400 gold and I have to get to the village where they're selling it. 3 white amulets for beating a dragon. I would love to have those amulets, but dragon's probably gonna... First things first... Actually, yeah. I'm just gonna YOLO it and go for it. I don't know, maybe if I desperately need to destroy an enchantment. I think I'm gonna trade that out for like one of my combat tricks. That sells for 225 gold, so I'll just... That's gonna get me some more money right there. I think I'll take this out for a Kami of ancient law. So now I had to find the Kiskara dragon and, more importantly, defeat it in a duel. What is the power of Vidalcan Heretic? I'm gonna guess 1. Oh, it is. So what do I get for that? Mad Auntie. Is that the dragon? He's emptying a Sphinx's revelation. Wow. And 24 life. And a Pandora's box. Oh, I apparently started with an extra card in hand. Okay. Gerard's battle cry. Preordained. Oh, this is the guy with the slivers, isn't it? This is the guy with the slivers, right? Oh, that is a... Oh, right. I thought that was like a 2-drop for a second. Well, let's just do some damage while we can. So... We're flipping coins now, aren't we? We both got heads, right? Oh, I got a predatory sliver too? But no, he got one also. Built to last. +2/+2 on my predatory sliver. And then I'm going to play the Way Strike Force! Alright, Pandora's box again. So we got heads. So he's gonna get a creature, a random creature from his deck. Am I gonna get a copy of a creature too? Am I gonna get tails? A muscle sliver. Which boosts itself, and then this too. Oh, mine's also getting a boost. Nice. We're gonna do, I guess, Diabolic Edict first. Just make him lose a creature. Let's give the axe to the Way Strike Force. Got him down to 16. Pandora's box again, sure. You got heads, and I got tails. Okay, you just got a token copy of my Beacon Hawk. And now, okay, all his slivers fly. I'll just kill that Beacon Hawk with Balaget Scorpion. So you're gonna attack, and you're gonna attack. Opponent flip. They got heads again. Okay, at least I'm gonna get something too. Another predatory sliver. Okay, and everything flies. We might be in trouble here. Everything flies. Okay, so I have 2 this is not gonna be enough, right? This just won't do it. I don't believe this is gonna do it. Oh, I can kill one of these. I have a griffin that can block. Better yet... No, it's not letting me equip. I guess I have to pass then. I got another heads. Sinew Sliver. Now I don't believe I can stop all the damage here. He's on 6 life. I don't believe I can get in for enough. No, it doesn't look like it. I got him to 2. It turns out I can only get him down to 2. Yeah, too many creatures fly. Now, I don't even know if I'm gonna get another chance before the 3 days are up. I might not even get another chance after that fail. So I lost the Calciderm, so I want to just replace it with... I do want to quickly just replace it with something else. Get this back up to 40. Sure. Okay, maybe not against the Sliver deck. Maybe that's not such a good call. I think that's kind of a bad idea. So do I get another chance to do this dragon or no? Okay, well I got a lot of... What is the power rating of Greater Werewolf? I don't know, 3? There was a 2-4. Plains? Plains. Five extra life. Never mind. I don't know if I'm gonna get another chance here with this dragon that I need. It's gotta specifically be like the Kiskara dragon. Interesting, I just found a bad moon. I'm playing black, so maybe? Don't drink and thrive. Okay, I get another chance. Okay, but I'm gonna need to find the plains ideally, and soon. Otherwise, it's gonna really limit what I can do. Okay, I got my plains. But now I got this to worry about. Just to try to get this under control. Fine. Yet another sliver. They really do just keep coming, huh? They really just keep on coming, don't they? Another one. Another sliver. They just don't stop coming, and there's like seemingly nothing I can do about it. another one. I think I'm actually just dead here. Yep. That was just... No, that was horrible. That was, like, not even close to what I needed. Now, again, I don't know if I'm gonna get another chance here anytime soon with the Kiskara. I'm kind of surprised I got, like, a second chance. Plains, swamp. We're gonna... Yeah, 3 lands. Mulligans to 3. I think this is gonna be the one. They mulligan to 3 cards. I think this is probably gonna be the one here. I'm starting to think this will be it. If they had to just mulligan that many cards away. Yeah, literally starting 4 cards behind me. I'm starting to think this is gonna be the one. Because they literally just could not find, like, a good hand to start with. Either too many lands or not enough. I'm gonna start, yeah, like, really far ahead here. I'm gonna get a huge head start. Yeah, I got a, like, big head start here. So that goes on top of my deck. Okay, then. Okay, that was kind of a waste of a combat trick. Okay, and Muscle Sliver. Both. Diabolic Edict, so you have to sacrifice. And then I will just tap this down so it can't block for the turn. Oh, and I got a Windswept Heath and a Batter Skull. And some other goodies. I got a Fetch Land and a Batter Skull. Imagine if I also just stumble into a Stoneforge Mystic to pair with that Batter Skull. We're literally going to be playing... We might literally end up, like, be playing, like, Stoneblade all over again. And then there's also my 3 white amulets. So yeah, the persistence really paid off. The persistence really paid off. And this card is going for... This is selling for, I shit you not... This is selling for 2,025 gold. The Colossus of Akros went for 2,025 gold. The fetch land goes for a measly... Did I just sell a fetch land? Did I just, like, immediately sell it? Did I just, like, accidentally, like, right-click twice and sell it? I'm thinking I might have. It sold for, like, a measly 80 gold. I think I did just instantly sell a fetch land. I think I sold it by mistake. Yeah, just saying, would have been actually really nice to potentially have that in case it was time to just branch out into another color. Especially if that would have been green. It would have been pretty nice to actually have to just go and branch out with. So now I have like 3 white amulets if I need to just teleport across the world multiple times to just save any villages under siege. And yeah, all that money I got from that one card from that dragon. Holy crap. Okay, easy mana link. Let's do that too. I'm not really trying to build, I'm really like building my deck right now to have Delirium, so I'm not gonna try that. Windlass Glade is where I gotta go to, but I got a Necromancer just blocking the way. Wall of Essence. Valor and pass. I guess I'll attack for 2. I guess now I'll do Griffin Guide. And swing with both of these in the air. For 7, pass. Disc. Built to last. Just squeeze 2 extra damage in there and kill him. It's a rare, sure, but I remember seeing this one back in the day. I was like, okay, this is not really good. It's really not that good at making tokens. Does it maybe just sell for a pretty penny because it's a rare? It sells for 300. I have like over 3,000 gold right now as it is already, so... Okay, so where do I need to go to and what's under attack? So, Windlass Glade for my mana link, and then teleport to... Oh, right here. Green cards for sale. I might as well buy the World Magic at this point. It's not like I can't afford it or anything. I've already seen these cards here that were being sold. 1/8 for 2, Defender Flying, cumulative upkeep, and opponent gains 1 life. I don't feel like giving my opponent like ridiculous amounts of life, so I'll pass on the wall. This is gonna be a mulligan. I'll keep. Leave that plains where it is. Okay, yeah, this is not looking good already. Okay, now these Nettle Sentinels are both 3/3s. Yeah, this is starting to look really, really bad. This is starting to look absolutely horrible. We are probably gonna die here in no time. Oh, not even attacking though, okay. Okay, now he's just going with everything. Alright, I lose the Bloodsand Forge. And to win it back, I have to ante even more cards to win it. Okay. I meant to click never mind, but I accidentally clicked the other option. Okay, and he starts with a free, like, 1/1 here. Okay, so that's a 2/2 that, when it dies, comes back as a 1/1. Alright, just a shit ton of low-cost elves that can just swarm the board. They can easily just flood the board. Yeah, just attack for 1, then untap itself. Okay, then something that can actually block my flyer. Unless I just toss a Cage of Hands onto it. Okay. I need to destroy an enchantment. There's no enchantment I actually want to destroy here. Did it not let me untap a creature? Didn't really matter, though. Oh, random... Oh, random island. I guess I must have entered the duel with, like, fewer cards in my deck or something. Oh, I had to double-click this to actually activate the effect, right. It wasn't letting me click on either creature, I don't know. No, my Cage of Hands! Okay, but I have... still enough to kill him. Alright, and just like that, we already freed this village. I already literally just freed it like 30 seconds after losing it. Sure. Again, just to get some white amulets for myself. +1/+0 and first draw until end of turn, and I get to draw a card. Protection from monocolored. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with that too. Yeah, we'll go with that also. So that's... I'm just gonna throw this in. Oh no, this is not really doing it, so... We'll do something like that, I suppose. Now I gotta just find a paladin somewhere. That's him. Okay, yeah. I really want that Swords to Plowshares for my deck. I'm gonna want that for my deck, too. That's pretty much an auto-include in just about any white deck, so... I would love to also get a Swords to Plowshares for myself. On top of just, of course, the white amulets that I can just use to teleport to villages that need saving before, I don't know, they get taken over and then they're just harder to go save. You have to ante more cards and they have, like, home field advantage if you, like, aren't fast enough to save it while they're still trying to take it. Keep. Paladin mulligans to 4. This is looking good already. Alright, Kami of Ancient Law. Equip it with... Okay, maybe not if it just doesn't want to equip. Okay, Guardian of the Guild Pact. I'll just attack with this for 2. Never mind. Prevent all damage and put it on the bottom of my deck. I'll play the NAV Squad Commandos. Sure. Attack with both. Okay, sure. I guess we're just gonna be blocking it. Okay, never mind. +7, +7. Even if I put all my combat tricks on my NAV Squad Commandos, there's no saving them. Even if I just put all my combat tricks there, that's not gonna be enough to save them. Yeah, I can make him go up to, like, 7 toughness and, like, 6 power. I have to just let him die at that point. So I was gonna hit for 4. Ghostly Visit to destroy that. Oh, okay, why did it not let me build to last? And then I remembered, oh, protection from monocolored. That includes my monocolored cards, too. That's also my monocolored cards that don't work on it. Nyx Infusion to just kill this thing. Knock him out. Living Wall, some hero guy. Coastal Tower, Source of Plowshares most notably in there. But yeah, especially that. Source of Plowshares is looking so nice. This sells for 70. Only 70. I don't remember where, but I got an Essence Warden from somewhere. Living Wall sells for only 40. Source of Plowshares sells for a measly 30, but that is, no, that's going straight into the deck. I might just move this out in favor of something that actually just take a creature off the board. Oh yeah, I pretty much bought everything from here anyways already. Well, whatever I wanted to buy, that is. Let's do some more exploration, then probably gonna be calling it a night real soon. I still do want to wander around a bit more. Misshapen Fiend. You'd scarcely believe they could fly until they drop out of the sky onto you. I'll pass. I wasn't currently heading south, I was kind of like heading northwest. To see if anything else of interest is going on. Vile Deacon. I'm not really playing clerics, so I'm gonna have to pass on that. I don't think that's worth a 120 gold, personally. I don't think so. What's with everybody, again, wanting me to just go south? I'm more interested in just heading northwest to, like, parts of the world I have not yet been to. Okay, so, like, all green cards for sale and then the forest. More green cards for sale. Blue land spell. You might just take a basic island. Mana link and amulet. Let's just have a little bit more fun here and see how this duel's gonna go. That's a mulligan, alright. We'll keep this. And I saw a no land hand, I was like, okay, there's no way I can ever keep a hand like that. No thank you. All creatures of haste. Yeah, mine too, by the way. Oh, not even gonna attack with it though, even though it had haste. Hexproof. But I have Diabolic Edict. I'll just force him to sacrifice it. Screw you and your hexproof. You and your hexproof, it literally does not matter. Zodiac Rooster. And Viridian Emissary. I'm gonna play a Guardian of the Guild Pact. Just that. Reclamation Sage. Destroying his own Concordant Crossroads. So I see that wasn't working out for him after all. I see that was not working out for you in the slightest. Mana War. Fine. Another Rooster that has Planeswalk. Which means I literally can't block it. Well, at least you can't block this either. Protection from monocolored. Darksteel Axe on my... okay. I can't block either. One. I'll just... yeah, protection from monocolor. Everything on his field is one color, so... attack over all of it. And win a few cards. None of which are in my colors that I'm playing right now. But still. If all else fails, I can always just sell them. This sells for 480. I'll just sell that for a whopping 480. Okay, more green cards, I see. And then also a green-white. So our tower was just down there, right? I might as well just buy another world matchup with the money I have. I have plenty. Okay, and now, just to keep my card, I have to duel this guy. Okay, now I better start finding land, and soon. I gotta keep finding land. Strip mine. Armageddon. Okay, but I have like a full hand, and he's only got 2. Okay, he's got a Sol Ring, though. So he can still do a lot more than me right now, as it stands. Moat. Creatures without flying can... Okay, I have a flyer. Now I don't. Alright, he just went and searched up a bunch of land. So maybe just wait for him to, like, play another land? Because otherwise I just give him a bunch more lands from land tax. If I don't just, like, wait. Wrath of God to kill 1 creature, and then a Howling Mine. Another Wrath of God, and another Howling Mine. I have, like, literally, like, how many cards in my hand now? Like, 10? Let's see if he just also plays a Wrath of God against this, too. Despite the fact that I literally can't attack him. Because of that moat. I literally can't go, like, attack him. I have 14 cards left in my deck. He's got 41. I'm getting a little, honestly getting a little worried here. If he just kills everything I have that like flies, if he gets rid of everything that flies, I'll lose my deck out. Especially if he just keeps gaining like ridiculous amounts of life. Then I'm gonna be that much more likely to just lose my deck out. Protection from white. Illegal target. Protected from white. Okay, that I'm fine with being disenchanted, actually. Library of Alexandria. I'm gonna keep drawing cards. Okay, now everything's got hexproof on his field. Crackdown. I swear, this deck is literally just going to force me to deck out. Literally trying to force me to deck out here, I see, huh? Source the Plowshares. Get rid of the only creature I have that can actually attack. Grab another Privileged Position. All while continuing to draw off Howling Mines and forcing me to draw. I got 5 cards left in my deck. Let's just say this is really, like, one of the last things I was expecting to see. Just completely getting stonewalled, just locked out of the game with cards like Moat and Crackdown, and him just getting a ton of life with Whatever card that is that gives them 2 life for each card in hand. I don't think I've seen that one before. Whichever card that is, just giving them a lot of life. Sure. Everything coming in tapped is not what's really screwing me over. It's that moat that's not letting me attack. Also funny, the 3 Howling Mines. Just to, like, make sure that I'm gonna deck out. Just to really be 100% sure he's gonna be able to force me to deck out. He's gonna literally, like, the duel's literally gonna end and he's on 62 life. 2 life for each card in hand. He has, how many cards is that? That says 11, right? 22 times also Boon Reflection. 106! Creatures with power 2 or less can attack you. Okay, so basically another, like, stacks piece. Alright, now I have to draw from an empty library, and I just lose the game. What just happened? What was just happening to me? That was literally completely unfair. Holy shit. The duel ended and he was on 106 life. By the time it was over, he had 106 life. This is well, there's the tower I need to go to, right? I got my mana link. Well, there's the tower. Okay, so flying and it can pump it. I have to pay life too to pump it. It's not like I can't afford the thing. I think there's still better things I could be spending my money on. I'll do still a little bit more running around the world to see what cool stuff I can find. Hopefully not another High Priest who just goes all the way up to 106 life. That shit was like literally the worst. That shit was literally the fucking worst. Well, it's already starting with a Black Knight on the field. I'm getting a little worried already. First things first, I need to get a creature on the board so I just don't die in a couple turns. It's something. Okay, he's gonna attack with the 7/7 that flies, and then that's the 2/2 here with first strike. Yeah, we're already in like deep trouble here. There's actually there's nothing I can even do. At that point, there's actually nothing I can do. I'm so far behind, I cannot possibly catch up. Literally never gonna catch up at that point. I don't believe I have to ante for this, so I gotta give it a try. I have to attempt. Oh, this is the guy with like all the low cost like white creatures, I think. This is the guy playing White Weenie. Okay, why are like only cards I'm drawing right now lands? I'm literally drawing like nothing else. I'm literally just only getting land. I'm seriously only getting land. At least now I can play a Batter Skull. Let's hide behind this now. I'm at 1 life. Well, at least I gain 6 of it back. Abu Jafar. My creature does fly, though. So that can't actually block anything. I do fly. Right over your pitiful army of creatures. Wow. I spent like a whole duel literally seeing only like land for like half of it. I then drop the Batter Skull down and literally just run. That single-handedly just wins me the game. I literally just win off the back of a single Batter Skull. Alright, now I can sell this for 360. Unless I find another village that's giving a better price for it. 285. Again, unless I can find a place that gives a better price, maybe. I've been losing some cards out of my deck, so I should probably actually put some cards in there that aren't just like... Otherwise, they'll just be replaced with like random basic lands, so... Let's actually put some spells in there to get this back up to 40. Just to get it back up to 40. North for a mana link, okay. Up there, I see. More loot. Goblin Pyromancer. Something to do with goblins. We're right over there. Alright, now I start with 17 life every game. +2/+2 and flying I can give to something, so 80 gold for another combat trick. Yeah, I guess I'll just pick that up too. Okay, I'm checking the price on the Goblin Bomb in this town, and here they're gonna take it for 720. Okay, now I'm kinda glad I just waited a bit. They're gonna take this for 575, the Omen of Fire. So yeah, look at that pile of gold. Okay, I guess I am just gonna keep playing. I guess I really do want to keep playing, huh? No, I'm absolutely not going to ante the Batter Skull. We're both wagering literally the same card. I find that hilarious. We're literally both wagering the same thing. Okay, there's Batter Skull, but I don't know. I need to actually get the 5 mana to play it. It's not like I'm playing Stoneblade right now. Okay, for 1 black, that can give itself first strike. Let's attack with this before I guess it inevitably dies. Okay, I can just attack for 6 here. Straight to the face. Play a Valor and pass it back to you. Okay, this thing's actually tapped down. Alright, so yeah, he just dies. I gotta get a few more, like, random cards. Nothing, like, even special, but I'll still take those cards. Okay. I guess I got one more duel in me. I might get I'll get a Soul Warden if I win. Sure. Hopefully I won't continue to draw land. Oh, I even get to start with 8 cards. Even better. Alright, so far my hand is just like a creature and then like 3 pieces of removal. Oh, I have to select the player. Alright, so some lions and some wolves. Understood. I'll play Sunspire Griffin and pass it. Kami of Ancient Law. Attack with both of these. Block. And then build to last. Okay, that is a 2/3. Ghostly Visit. Okay, another Ajani's Pride Mate, sure. I'm just gonna force him to block it at this point, with force him to block. And then just knock him out with the rats. Okay, and I got a bunch of lands here. That is like a that's quite a bit of mana fixing if I want to just move in move also to like running blue. End up playing like Esper colors again potentially. I mean, just gave me a bunch of lands with which to go do that. He really gave me a ton of cards to do that with. I'm just gonna actually cruise through a few more villages. See what else they got for sale in these. Yeah, these random bulk commons and uncommons. Just starting to think these are not really going to be like helping me out that much anymore. Okay, 3 white amulets. I guess I'll try for that too. Okay, I can lose an Evolving Wilds and not really give a shit. Unless there are other good cards along with the ante, the Rugged Highlands is not going to do anything for me. Hydro Mulligans to 4. That's good. That's very good. Okay, I guess at least we're going to do one more game at this point. This actually requires double white. I gotta find another white mana to put that on the field. I'll find a source of Plowshares to kill whatever he plays, if need be. Okay, I guess first we'll do the Valor. I see. Alright, 6 lands and literally nothing to go cast with them. Like, what is this? There we go. Bolt targeting me. Sure. Just because I really want to draw that card. Like, really badly. Lightning Strike targeting me. Okay, fine. My creatures aren't going anywhere, so I'm fine with that. Rock Hydra. X is 1. I don't even think that's worth using a removal spell on at this point. Oh, everything's on first strike, right? I'll attack with just this, though. Oh, I guess... Yeah, you can spend, I think, 3 red mana to grow another head on that Hydra, so now it's a 2-2. Source the Plowshares. Attack with everything, actually. Sunspire Griffin, pass. Oh, yeah, I'm about to beat this Hydra with just this, like, random-ass deck that I just spawned in with and only made a few upgrades to. I'm about to beat this Hydra. Furnace Whelp. I can just go in with everything just fine. Dual Caster Mage. Oh, got a Mythic rare in there, too. Also got a Mythic. A red-green card, it looks like. And I'm playing white-black. And then a blue-red, and then a red and... I'll still take the cards. Celestine Village, where is that? Before I completely forget... I want to go and return... Yeah, I got the white amulets. See the deck of any white creature again. I believe I've already looked at the deck list of Akiska Ross, so we're gonna go with... Let's see. I want to see that, I guess. We're gonna go with High Priest. The deck list of the guy that literally got up to 106 life. Kind of fitting, I guess, that that's in there. So this is literally the same card as this, right? They literally do the same thing. And yeah, there's 4 Howling Mines in here for the record, right? Actually, no, I'm only seeing like 3. I thought for sure there'd be like 4 in a deck like this. Alright, actually, just so I don't like start the next stream, and there's a surprise waiting for me as soon as I get on the next stream. Crusader attacking Shale Cliff Mel. Oh, I start with a card in hand. I start with 8 cards again, nice. Knight of Cliffhaven. Order the Ebon hand. Protection from white. Okay, that needs to level up first to start flying, right? Level up 3. Level up 2. Protection from black and from red. Okay, +1/+0. You need to pay 2 black for that. I'll just give it the Bone Splitter and start swinging. Protection from white, you can't block this. Okay, this flies now, doesn't it? Attack again for 4. It's going to go in unblocked. Play Sunspire Griffin and pass it up back on over. Something's attacking. Protection from black, so I can't even Assassin's Blade to kill it. Oh, it seems like it got protection from white too, so I'm gonna just let it through. I have to let it through. Okay, one of his creatures died at least. Alright, so if you can't kill my Order the Ebon hand, I just win next turn. Protection from white. I can't block it. Yeah, I still have protection from everything he's playing as white, so... Okay, I got a Cold Snap. Not to be confused with the set Cold Snap. Cloud Post. Got a bunch of random stuff I see. I think I'm just gonna go sell off a few of my random cards I got recently. I'm gonna go sell off a bit of my loot. Cumulative upkeep. I don't think I want to like screw around with cumulative upkeep. That sells for 105. That sells for 60, but I'd rather keep it around as a land. I can just... If I want to just, like, run multiple colors, I definitely want all the mana fixing I can get. That sells for a measly 10. Sell that for 50. It's in 2 colors I'm not even playing right now. Well, that sells for 160. Okay, I'll actually just keep it for now. Order the Ebon hand, copy number 2. I'll keep it around. Alright, so for now, yeah, I'm done for the night. Alright, save to Dave. So 15 wins, 10 losses so far. I do remember, yeah, I lost like 3 in a row right at the start. This was like when my starting life total was just, yeah, for the first 2 duels it was like 10, then I got it up to 12 for like the 3rd game. I think it was 12. I remember losing that one duel against that druid, getting super close, and then he just pulls out a bee sting. Just whips out a bee sting to take off the last 2 points of life I had. And then we had that high priest further down the road that just put a bunch of quote-unquote stacks pieces / floodgates down, so I couldn't actually do much of anything. I couldn't attack with my creatures that didn't fly because of modes. Every time I did play a flyer, he just had a piece of removal for it, so... Also, not to mention, his deck was bigger than mine, so... I was, of course, going to be the first one to draw into a game loss. I'd be the first to run out of cards, obviously. So yeah, 15 and 10 so far. It's been a tough start. Yeah, playing on the hardest difficulty. Definitely feels like the opponents start with a little bit more life than they were when I was playing Sorcerer mode. Yeah, at least I pretty quickly managed to get myself down to only 2 colors.